Hello, I am Donisha Lewis, Board Certified Ambulatory Care Clinical Pharmacist. I'll be sharing several ways board certification has had a positive impact on my career. I have a question for you. Have you ever had the desire to be more involved in the care plans of your patients before the prescription reached the pharmacy? I can recall feeling this way often as a community pharmacist at the beginning of my career. Thankfully, I eventually had the opportunity to work in a location with an on-site urgent care clinic and was able to collaborate with providers as they made treatment decisions for their patients. This exposure drove me to make strategic career moves that would allow me to practice in this way more often. After gaining more experience in clinical settings, I knew that I wanted to expand my role, so I pursued BPS Board Certification. Being a board certified pharmacist has propelled my career in such a rewarding way. Whether I'm leading a clinic visit with a patient or reviewing treatment plans and making recommendations to a provider, I enjoy being a valued member of multidisciplinary teams. Here's another question. How many times have you had a patient share that they've stopped taking their medication due to intolerable side effects? I'm sure several instances come to mind. As part of the care team, not only am I able to help identify these cases, but within collaborative practice agreements, I can also initiate therapy or modify treatments on behalf of the provider. When I had a patient stop her chemotherapy medication after taking it only a few days, I quickly worked with her provider to get her started on a treatment to combat her side effects. There was no official guidance in the package insert detailing ways to manage her issue, so I used my knowledge and experience to recommend a regimen for her. She initially planned to wait until her appointment with her provider in a month or so to share her issue, but my intervention during a clinical follow-up helped her restart this potentially life-saving medication without waiting and risking disease progression. Cases like this are appreciated by providers and patients alike and help us drive desired outcomes. Since I meet with different divisions routinely, I'm often faced with opportunities to help optimize and streamline processes across departments. For instance, a team that I led completed prior authorizations for specialty medications as part of our service. The impact we made impressed leadership so much that they asked us to create a new department solely focused on prior authorization processing across the system. We were able to standardize the procedure, improving prior authorization turnaround times. Patients were in turn able to begin treatment sooner, and delays were practically eliminated for continuation of therapy. Being a board certified pharmacist opens doors for me to display just how impactful pharmacy teams are to patient care beyond dispensing. Many of the services I've helped launch have become staples. I'm truly enjoying being a trailblazer along with my colleagues and establishing impactful programs that help the patients we care for. I know that possessing BPS certification has been instrumental in my success with these initiatives. Leadership, providers, and my peers trust that I am qualified to pioneer such meaningful services. We have been able to lay a solid foundation for future pharmacists and clinicians to build upon and enhance for years to come. So, I have one last question. Do you feel that you're not practicing in a way that allows you to impact the lives of your patients at the level you desire? While I always knew what I was capable of as a pharmacist, BPS certification has empowered me to push beyond the traditional norms of pharmacy practice. The field of pharmacy is changing along with healthcare, and I am optimistic about what lies ahead. As healthcare professionals, our goal is to improve the lives of our patients, and I'm grateful for the ability to do this in innovative and dynamic ways as a BPS Board Certified Pharmacist.